everyone, today I want to do something I haven't done for a while, and basically I want to use a very small card size. I've done a tutorial before using this for the face illustration. I'll link it up here if you want to have a look. And yeah, so I quite enjoy this small size because it's like a tester size, so I'm not committing to a full page of a journal. At the same time, I can do something very quick, and if I like it, I can then go into my journal and kind of do a repetitive study if I wanted to, or just a bigger, more finished piece, etc. So this is what I want to do today, and I hope I can encourage you to do something like that, because sometimes we have very little time, and you know the drill. So I've got my palette here. There's a link down below in the description for 2 videos. One, I think, when I was sort of debating what kind of colors I should put in this palette, and then second one is when I finished it and then swatched out the entire palette, as well as sharing all the colors with you. So if you are interested, then you can check it out. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use my current beloved brush, which is by Jackson's. It's Raven 10-0, and I'm going to simply create a watercolor wash. And I'm going to also, a while ago I have ordered the set of these pens, which came, they're the fine liners. They came in different colors. I'll link it in the description for you. So they have 2 grays, the light gray, dark gray. They have sepia and black. And today I want to concentrate on the sepia. All of these pens come in 2 sizes, the 0.1 and the 0.5. So the 0.1 is like super fine. I don't know if you can see it. And then the 0.5 on comparison is a little bit thicker. So I don't know which one I want to use today. I haven't decided, but I will decide a bit later. So main thing, I want to create a peach color that will work with the sepia. So for the peach, I am going to go ahead and use a little bit of an opaque color, which in this case is a shell pink, with a touch of orange that's already on the palette here, with a little bit of pink in there, and again a bit of orange. So we're starting to get a lovely peach color. So if that's too opaque, what I could do is I could go into a more transparent color with that color, and then just kind of create a little wash. And a few splatters. A little bit stronger on the orange, just dabbing it in a few areas like so, and literally that is it. So now I'm going to go ahead, dry it, and come back. Okay, so it couldn't be more simpler than this. Quite literally super easy peachy wash with a bit of colors mixing, a few backgrounds and a few splatters. Then when I half dried the watercolor, there were still little areas that were wet, so what I did was just dabbed it off with tissue, and that created an extra kind of lifted look with a bit of, you know, hard edges around it, and then the middle bit is lifted. So that's just another textural addition. Super simple. Now I'm going to use the fine liner, or shall I use the thick liner? If I'm not certain, I'm just gonna try it over here. I feel like the 01 is a great color to start. Now, when you're going to go in without pencil prior to that, it's a little bit nerve-wracking because you have no way of correcting it. So think of a color shape beforehand. And you could sort of try drawing it out on a piece of paper. And see what you like. I'm kind of just playing around with different petals, trying to give them different sort of overlapping, a bit of change in the shape. That kind of works well, and then I would basically just go in like that, maybe. No, okay, I don't like this bit, so I'm just going to go ahead and work from here. Okay, so I'm trying not to think of the centering it too much. I just want to work with a little bit of watercolor background underneath. And so what I quite like is this look where I'm drawing. Let me just make it a bit closer to you, so that basically I'm going to have some of the line on the paper and then some of the line on the watercolor. That's essentially all that I am thinking of right now. Like that, and then in between I'm just going to nestle these petals. Like that. There you go. And then I'm going to sort of do a little bit of doodling right here. Okay, and I actually really like it the way it is, but what you could do is you could just doodle a few fine lines onto the petals just to make them a bit more kind of stand out a little. I'm just going to follow the shape of the petals. Again, I'm just doing the first leaves that we did, and then I will decide about the ones laying underneath, because I don't want there to be confusion where which leaf starts and which leaf ends. And now I'm going to go underneath the leaves and just they're a little bit more complicated. Oh, I think that's my Amazon delivery. Okay, I actually had a few things delivered, one of which was this Pentel art color brush, and I just ordered it the other day and I wanted to try it because at the moment I'm quite attracted to the sepia color when it comes to like liners and all that, and I think inside here is a dye-based ink. Brush with water-based ink, suitable for designing and sketching, ideal for painting on location, refillable nylon brush tip pen, and available in 18 ink colors before use. Anyways, I heard somewhere that it's like a dye-based ink, but I don't know. So I've got a bit of a thing here. What do you need to do here? Turn clear plastic barrel clockwise in direction of red arrow. Remove red ring. Okay. So ring comes off. This goes on. And this sticker, does that stay on? Don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna squeeze now until I can see ink coming out. This is quite nice. Oh, sorry. Thought you could see. So you can go from really, really fine. I think I will squeeze now, so I've got loads of this coming out. And then you can do all sorts of things with it. Anyways, before I get carried away, this is quite nice. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it back up. Yeah, quite impressed, and I think all of this is the ink, so it's really generous. There's also a light grey which I was gonna order. I might actually do that after this. Quite nice. Okay, so I'm going to go back into lining out the petals. This is something super therapeutic when you need to calm your nerves down, or if you're feeling a bit anxious. Line work is one of the best things I find, because if you concentrate and do it quite neatly, there's nothing else you could possibly think about at that point. Doing it with a very fine nib as this one, the 0.1, allows you to create a very delicate finished look. So that's it. It's very effective. It's really kind of gorgeous, gentle, and yeah, very easy, very quick, but super satisfying. Let me zoom you out a little. So I hope you will give it a go, and if you do let me know. I think the key here is just to coordinate the color of your liner with watercolor. You could do it with black, you could do it with any other colors that you have. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching and see you soon.